I was in the middle of refactoring. Anyways, I selected all the materials, brought it all to the spot, started to build, and then realized that I had a bunch of recipes that I really didn't want. Okay, let's see. So I got rid of the screws. And I got rid of... Might have gotten rid of some plastic. Anyway, I have to make sure that I now have... I don't know how I only require, like, less materials. It doesn't make any sense to me. I think the natural gas... Sorry, the nitrogen hasn't changed. I still need 100 of that, and I have that coming. 123, I think I have 150. The iron I'm going to have to verify. The coal looks like it hasn't changed, 306. And then 400 water, that never changed either. And limestone and quartz. So I need 300 limestone, which I think I'm already getting, and like 10 raw quartz, which I'm just going to leech off of this line and, you know, cross my fingers. Because other than that, there's nothing else I need. So I think I actually am... I don't know how this is taking like 100 less iron, I think. Yeah, I really don't know. Let's have a look here. Let's trace the line. I need to figure out what I did here. I think I might have taken 4 150 nodes. TBD. I'm so excited. I found a humble bundle that basically provides... What is that weird little thing? Oh, it's a plant. Humble bundle that gives a bunch of royalty-free music. I didn't realize that it was somebody's very skillful manipulation of existing songs to reorchestrate them so that, like, you still get the feel, like it makes you think of that song, but it is definitely not that song. Anyway, I was so surprised, very happy. So I should be taking 150 off of this. And then back here, I should be merging 3 more 150s. So this belt should be carrying 600. I know I've said it 100 times. I left my man. Don't have any hard drives. These should all be 150. Yep. Good. These are attached. That one, at least not that one. 50. And did I take the whole 150? Yeah. That's 600. Now, this is saying that I only need 495. So I could unclock one of these and lose 100. So I'll be making... be 60 instead of 150. So I'll be subtracting 90. I'll be all right. So I'm 450 plus 60, 510. It's closer to what it says I need, so I'll sort it out. That is so much. I think it's a result of what I did last time. I kind of had to rearrange it a little. Get closer to the power. There it is. I ascend. I should have everything I need, is what I'm saying. Yeah, radiation. Check. I've been meaning to start watching For All Mankind again. This is such a mess. I am not impressed with this at all. Not unimpressed enough to fix it. So I have 500, which means that I need how many foundries? 12.4. So I need 13, which would be 7. No. When in doubt, check the number of bars you need. It's so many. 100, 220, 320, 330. 900-ish. I think. 495.6 in. Have I got 6 or 5? I think I only need 5. Let's go to this for a second. Pull all of that out. So this is needing 40, 75. $495.6. Divided by say 150. Oops, did not mean to do that. I'm an idiot. That's production. Divided by 80. Still looking at 6, and one of them is going to be overclocked. Underclocked. Let's get that out of there. All right, so I'm at 80 times 5, which is 400. So this one, oops, this one needs to take 97.06. No, 95.67. 95.6. That's it. Let's say 240. We have him overclocked. These only need to be 80. Okay. So now that should make sense. I have this done. Oh, God help me. Let's see what's next. Let's do the coal. I need to feed the coal into 2 refineries, or 1 refinery overclock, which is I might do. Oh, sorry, bauxite. I need 400 of that too. I need that for water. Let's do the refineries next. Water and bauxite. Okay, so I have the bauxite there, and I have the water coming this way. Let's feed it in behind. So I think what I need is won't necessarily make a lot of sense. This is where you're at. Just give you a bit of room here. I'm going to do 4 and underclock. Underclock a couple. Because what the refinery needs to produce is 400 alumina and 166.67 silica. So I need each of these to be producing 100 meters cubed of alumina solution. So I can just do one of these. Yeah, pretty. Oh. Okay, so that's done. Let's bring the liquid. Can we do this sensor? Oh, so I'm gonna need that. So then I guess this, whoops, this. We'll probably go this way naturally. I guess at this point I would want it to. I want it right there. Uh, and then I think I literally only need this for aluminum production. We don't want to get violence. It's to go. Where are you? The belts? What? I like that. Now I have to put splitters. The beauty of this is that because of the way I have the pipes right now, This makes perfect sense. Necessarily need that, but this I could put it here somewhere and then have this connect via an L. And I think I may actually do that. Well, let's do. Are you? Okay. I need pipe stackers 9. Okay, what I'm hoping is that this. Oh my god, it works. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna leave that there for. Pardon? Oh, that doesn't. I feel like, yeah, this is. I want to keep it that height, or maybe taller. Let's go one bigger than this. This is what I just had. I'll go one more. What? That is the right height. That's what we got to remember here. I want it there. Oh, let's. I want to say it's not my fault. It's totally not. You have to get the height right. You know what I mean? It takes me a while, but I generally get to a decent quality solution. I need to put 100 bauxite. Okay. And this is producing silica and alumina solution. And then these have to go into something that is creating water that feeds back into it, another 200. Because if I look at what these require, they need 150 water. So there's another 200 water, and I will show you how to connect that, because that on the surface seems like an easy thing to do. It ain't. The problem is that you have to, I have to feed it back to here, okay? And then I have to limit this so that this can always produce the water that is needed to drive this. And then the back end never fills up because of the valve, right? And this can only push water into here and fill this up. But it's reduced. So as long as this keeps going forever, I don't have anything to worry about. If it goes forever, it probably won't go forever. We'll see. Okay, so I have that done. What is the next thing? I have a ton of limestone. Why is the coal? Oh. All right, maybe I gotta think with splines or something, because you know that's never confused anybody in their entire life. I should be getting this much limestone. We're just looking for quartz, goes into an assembler, plus the limestone, and I end up with that. We need to do the other half of the alumina solution. We need to do this. We need 2 refineries. I'm going to put them behind this. And the way is that an output of this is an input to the next. Let's get some power for this side. Is there a good spot to put a power pole over here? Probably there. Bring that. Can I do that and not have it look weird? So that's powered up. I'll be right back. Having a weird evening. I'll leave it at that. So I have the water and everything going into this. So in theory, that would just start going. But I need 2 more refineries behind these. I want them to line up, so I'll adjust the pipes accordingly. I'm adamant that the output of these need to be the input here, not at the end. We'll see. But it absolutely 100% has to be like a going concern here. And this is looking to make 1.6. So for that, I need to create 600 units. So each of these alumina scrap needs to be making, what? How much scrap? Oh, 300 scrap. So then I guess what I need to do here is this is going to be carrying 400, so I'm going to need one of these. At this point, I do that. I probably didn't need to make these so close together, but okay. And then I have enough space to just pipe this out because this here. Oh, why did I? Okay, so this is going to be producing. So glad that wasn't connected to anything. I need to pump 200 coal into this. The question is, yeah, I am mining about 360. So I just need to take. So I could bring it around the curve, drive it down this way, bring it through there. Um, the crickets here bother the shit out of me. Wait. There's absolutely no sensible place to put. Back here, I can do. Not terrible. Definitely done better. So if I bring the coal this way, then I can probably run it underneath here. I don't need these. Oh. Just leads to confusion. Or this. I'll bring the coal this way, but in order to get that to work. That's 100. So what belt is this? Probably. Not a good time. This. This just instantly starts producing. The output from this, though, now needs to pipe back. It's going to be 200, so I can use a normal pipe for that. So let's run that along here. This is kind of the direction I want it to go, like right there. I'm gonna need this to line up, so. But I'm not sure how I'm gonna get it to line up. This is a terrible. Then I put a valve here. What this needs 150 times 4, right? 6, what? 600? I need 600, and this needs to be limited to 400. Look at this, that's not. Because it's not attached to any of this yet. And delete these. as much as I... That comes... By default, it should be working. But I need to take a merger. What are you producing? 60 silica, 160, a Mark III. What does this produce? 300 lumina scrap? I don't think I have a belt that can carry that. Totally have a belt that can carry that. I don't have a belt. Do I have a belt? I can carry 600. Jesus, what am I doing? They're producing 300. You know what? So what this should guarantee with this limiter over here is that this will never demand more than 400 from there, and it will have to supplement from here. So even if the pipes are full, I still have enough of a delta that will always need 200 out of this pipe. So unless I have some obscure rounding error, there's absolutely no way this could fail. And this is the hot tip. When configuring recipes that require the output of a downstream process, such as sloppy alumina, when you feed back, you should not feed back into the same pipe. You should always feed back meeting with the main input for the high side of the process. Okay? You can place a valve here and set it to limit it to only what the input should be here, plus what the delta is from the downstream, which is 200. This process here, these four, require 400 water. The only way it can get, 600 water. The only way it can get 600 water is if it takes the 400 from this one and tries to get 200 from this one, which it will guarantee to get as long as we're exhausting the alumina that's coming out here. This will keep producing at 200. So for right now, she's blocked. But even if she's fully stocked, like absolutely stocked, this will still work without fail. Okay, what are we adding next? I'm going to cut that little clip out and make a clip out of it. I have to experiment. I need people to be paying attention to this. This is no more entertaining than the next person, but, you know, I like me more than them. If you can understand what that means. So I'll do this as an informational. I'll just see how well it does. So I have some more aluminum here that I wasn't really considering. But what I've done here is I've done this. So now I have to pipe the alumina scrap into 5 smelters, which I will overclock. But then the aluminum ingots go into constructors to make casings, and that goes into the end product. So I'm going to do the smelters and the constructors, and we'll finish processing our aluminum. And I'll start sinking the cases so we don't have to worry about it. So coming this way, I don't need anything else out of this input. So I'm just going to put the I guess it's the smelters. Yeah, I'll put the 5 smelters and then the 4 constructors. I don't mind at all. Let's do something. Take advantage of how big. Oh, that's backwards. Yeah. Whoop. This is the world telling me that I literally only need 10. 5, really. Pure aluminum ingots. Double the output. Clocked, overclocked, overclocked, overclocked. Oh, I still have 22 of these left. So I will collect the output. Bring it over this way. Each of these needs 120 input. This. These should all be connected. So I am now producing aluminum at... Ah! Now we're good. Okay. So then I have that done. Now I want to feed these into 4 constructors underclock to produce 200 aluminum casings. So the output I'll loop around here. I think I can do 4 assemblers right here. Is it constructors? Yeah, easily. So I think I need the output from the coal to continue this way, so let's see if I can find the constructors here. That does not let... want the constructor to be right here then. Because I don't think I need anything. This is steel. It's destined for something, so I can't interfere with that. What is the distance I want here? I have solved this problem. So for each of these, I'm going to need to produce aluminum casing, but in particular, 50. I'll need splitters. What is this going to be? 300. Yeah. Sixty times 4, 5, 300. Yeah. We'll need a merger. Kind of needed here. I'm not impressed with that. And then I can bring the coal this way and hop it over this belt and we'll probably be fine. Oh, maybe I can't. Why are you like this? I think at this point, I'm probably just going to split it down the line and bring it up a different way. Anyway. This is 50, so this is 200. Each of these wants 75 as input. That's not producing anything because I haven't connected any belts yet. These aren't. Oops. Yeah. I am not exhausting the silica. How much is this producing? 240 and change. This should be a Mark III belt. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this wants 200. Um, I've done that. So I have this done, that done. Pretty sure I've got that done. Yeah, and I verified all of this. So I have 110, so a Mark II belt. This is definitely a Mark III belt going this way. What do I use this for? I need foundry, which is looking to get iron, some of my iron ingots and some coal. So this is putting out iron ingots. So I'm thinking whatever it is going to meet here somewhere. So I'm going to want to continue this down. Let's lower this. Let's delete that. Let's continue this to there. Let's do a splitter. It's just not going to, I need belts, you might ask. It's not without its problems. So anyway, let me bring this. Bring it this way. Yes. Let's do that. Let's delete that. Let's bring this way. Give him a little bit of space, not a terrible space. Now I'm gonna have to make this work because I'm gonna need some steel. I'm gonna need 106 bars. I could increase the production slightly, but you're putting out. I think I'm overproducing here. All right, so I'm just going to assume this is enough coal. So what they really want is 3 foundries. I don't feel like overclocking those right now, which I can face in this direction. So let's get rid of that. Let's bring this way. And then this is going to be creating 150 times 6. So 900. 150. 150. That is a bit of a problem. I could put a splitter off of this. Change this merger to be a splitter. You outputting 180. These are 150, so these together are 600. 750. What's the speed of the Mark V? So that's 750. Still have like more. Bring it underneath. What else do we need iron? Okay, I need 600 to go to constructors to make iron pipes. Rest of this nonsense can do that. So I'm going to take 600 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be 600 that I need to put somewhere. Probably going to have to haul it out from underneath. So then I can merge these. The worst case scenario, I've got 150 plus 90. 70, 90, 80. I'll say 80. I have 80 and 150. There's 230. This is all a Mark III belt, I think. Well, I'm not sure to. I'm not sure. That could be. I just need to chill with this. This can go somewhere else. So I need this 106. Go to a foundry with the remainder of my coal to make 6 ingots. For that, I'll need 3 foundries. I'll put the foundries this way, facing towards me. Like that. So I don't really want to go all the way over there, so I'll leave a bit of room. And again, anytime that I have a front like this, I can just send it this way and then bring it over that way. This here, I can bring what I need through here, or I can gotta go under with the excess. This was a mistake. I should have thought about this one. Why is there such a giant freaking gap? I don't like it. Um, I've left room so copper can come this way. But I guess what I can do here is the remainder of this copper needs to come in this way. I need this to... Okay, so that's the coal going into this. For this, I would need steel ingots. As opposed to that. No, I need steel ingot. Steel ingot. For this, I need to produce 160. So my output needs to be... So I have 120, and I only need this to be 40. So basically, that's my 2/3. So if that's the case, now I need this to feed into something. What does this need? 40. Okay, so I need a Mark II built. There we go. Then I'll want power for this. There on the back. Yes, if I could put one. Now I'm making steel ingots. That's done. Let's see, what's next? So now the iron has to go into iron pipe. So if I'm bringing some of the iron this way, I said no fucking screws. Modular frame. Heavy mod. I only have the normal recipe. This would have been easier if I had the better recipe though. Oh, I have two of them. Fuck. No screws. How have I fucked this up? I have to rework everything. Are you? The bauxite doesn't need to change. Water processing doesn't need to change. And I still need 200 coal. Maybe this isn't as bad as I thought. So I need a little less coal. Make steel ingots. Still have that. Why do I only need 250 iron ore? I definitely have that limestone. Quartz is still a trickle. I'm confused. What have I got done here? I'm gonna have to rethink this. How do I need so little? I need even less iron. Oh, I need a lot more limestone. 240 limestone. Heavy. 166 silica is still happening. These have not changed. I need 100 nitrogen gas, which I can honor. Those recipes are amazing. I need so little quartz right now, like, and less coal, and even less iron. But I only need 6 foundries. What's this? You know what? We're going to figure this out another time. I'm exhausted right now. My brain just isn't working. Lesson learned. I need to pay attention to the recipes to make sure that it's good before I start pulling materials. Because like I think I'm pulling way too much iron right now. I needed like 500, and it's only because I need to create bars and screws. It's so stupid. I can sidestep all of that by just making steel pipes from iron. It's so much more efficient. But we'll see next time.